good morning or good evening. I hope you are all always well. I'm Lulu. These are my daily stories. I hope you share the happiness with every adventure I have with my friend Marshmallow. Here we go. Lulu stood in the middle of her bedroom, hands on her hips, scowling at her laundry basket. One sock, she muttered. Just one. On the floor beside her sat the loneliest pink and blue polka dot sock in the entire universe. Its match had vanished, and this wasn't the first time. Lulu's drawer of single socks waiting for their soulmates was starting to look like a very sad dating service. Marshmallow, her fluffy white cat and co-detective in all domestic mysteries, sat on top of a pile of stuffed animals, blinking slowly. I don't care if it sounds dramatic, Lulu said. This is a crime scene. Marshmallow yawned. Lulu stomped toward her toy chest, flung it open, and peered inside. Not here. Not under the glitter wand. Not behind the cape. She crawled halfway in before pulling out, dusty and annoyed. This is an emergency. She dropped to her knees and peeked under the bed. Sock. Are you under there with the dust bunnies? She called. Silence. Marshmallow, get over here. This is now an official mission. Marshmallow took his time, stretching like a tired prince, then padded over. He sniffed the polka dot sock once, then wandered over to Lulu's closet and began pawing at the door. She narrowed her eyes. You know something, don't you? The closet creaked open slowly. Inside, Lulu's clothes hung in rainbow order. On the floor, shoes were lined up like they were waiting for a parade. But one corner, way in the back, was suspiciously lumpy under a quilted blanket. Lulu crouched. Then lunged. She yanked the blanket back and gasped. A mountain of socks. All colors, all patterns, some hers, some that she hadn't seen in years. One had flamingos. One had tiny pizzas. And at the very top of the pile, the missing polka dot, she shouted triumphantly. Marshmallow jumped into the pile like it was a snowdrift and began kicking socks into the air with glee. After the initial shock wore off, Lulu sat in the middle of the sock mountain, her mind racing. Why would all the socks end up here? She asked aloud. Is this a natural phenomenon? A laundry portal? A conspiracy? Marshmallow flopped dramatically into a pair of banana print socks and meowed. Lulu gasped. Of course. You. She pointed at the cat, who immediately licked his paw and avoided eye contact. You've been stealing socks. One at a time, slowly. Like a cat burglar. Her eyes narrowed. You're a sock burglar. Marshmallow rolled over and looked proud. Later that day, Lulu held a press conference in the living room audience, one mom and a half-eaten sandwich. She stood on a stack of couch cushions, holding the polka dot sock aloft. "Justice has been served," she declared. "The great sock disappearance has been solved." The culprit, one fluffy feline with a taste for cotton. Her mom sipped her coffee and raised an eyebrow. "Are you sure you didn't just shove them in your closet and forget?" Lulu shook her head solemnly. "No comment. This case is classified." Marshmallow, from his new throne made of clean laundry, gave a soft sneeze. That night, after a long bath and a very dramatic retelling of the day's events at dinner, Lulu tucked the reunited sock pair into her drawer. She glanced at Marshmallow, curled at the foot of her bed, one paw casually resting on a folded mitten. "You're on thin ice," she whispered. He purred in response. Lulu smiled, pulled the blankets up, and closed her eyes. Tomorrow, there might be a new case to solve, like who ate the last cookie or why the blender smells like crayons, but for now, the socks were safe, and her best friend was close by. And that was enough.